Hello Gemini, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the month of June, my friends. Happy June. We are June 1st today. I hope you're well. Thanks so much for clicking here, Gemini. I do appreciate you so much. If you are brand new and you just arrived here at 10 of Cups Tarot, never been here before, subscription button is in the bottom right hand corner of this video, and I hope that you will stay. And if you decide to stay, I hope that you will also offer a thumbs up. This tribe is growing really well. I just will say that backwards. And thank you so much for all the ways that my ride or dies are here. Thank you so much for being in the comments, thumbs up, and sharing and subscribing, all the things that you do to love on me on this channel. I'm here to love right back with this monthly reading. So Gemini, happy birthday if it's your birthday today. Let's take a look at it, Gemini. We are going to look at this particular deck, and it's going to be the overall theme for the month. We're going to look at whatever mood is coming here. This is going to be the energy for the month here. We do have the Love Oracle here, and I will pull cards, and we will look at this at the end of the read. We're going to throw down some tarot as well. We're going to do a bunch of clarifying, see what comes up for you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's coming up for Gemini, please, in the month of June 2024? The overall theme for the month, please. For Gemini, what is the overall theme for this month for Gemini? Tell me about Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. Okay. We've got courage, my friend. So you're going to have some sort of courage. Courage, it feels like I'm telling you about courage because there might be some decisions you have to make this month, or things that you have to do that you wouldn't normally do. I feel like you're going to have to try and find the courage to do that. It feels like it's going to feel like throwing yourself against the rocks, I'm just going to say. But we do see that there's a lot of violet here. I want to say that you have to have the courage to open that third eye and see things as they really are this month. Bottom of the deck, we have the flow, because you need to get back in the flow. I feel like I'm talking to somebody here who's been pushing against something. I'm seeing a picture of, a hill. Somebody is pushing a rock up the hill. It feels like that I'm connecting with a Gemini that feels like it's been like an arduous journey up to here. And I feel like you need to have the courage to either step aside and let that rock go down the hill by itself, or and I feel that's what's going to get you into the flow, honestly. We do have illumination. You are going to have some sort of a realization this month that it's time to get some courage to make some changes. That's what it feels like. Tell me what the overall feeling is for this month here. Tell me about the mood for June for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Gemini, please. We have imagination. Why is that? We'll take one more card. And we have patience. Okay, so it says, imagination says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So I do know a lot of Geminis who are quite creative. So I want to say that maybe this is the month to find some courage to do something that you've never done before. So maybe you've always wanted to paint. Maybe you've always wanted to learn how to be on the flying trapeze. I don't know, tap dancing, what is it? It feels like you're supposed to use your imagination to do something you've never done before. Find the courage to do something that you've never done before here. It says here, patience, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So don't push it. I feel like it's going to come naturally, to be honest. I feel like it will come naturally to you, that you'll be doing things this month, finding the courage with the third eye open, finding the courage to do things this month that you haven't done before. That's what it feels like here. Let's throw some Lover's Oracle here. I'm going to read this at the end of the reading here because I don't intend for this to be a love read, right? This is your overall energy for the month. So let's find out about love, and we'll talk about these oracles at the end of the read. Tell me about Gemini and love, please. What do we need to know about Gemini and love? Okay, not going to fall out. I guess I got to pick one. We've got, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So I feel like you have some love for someone that you haven't expressed, that you haven't said anything about. It feels like you want someone else to look deep in their own heart to find out how they feel about you. And I feel that you feel very deeply for someone here. The love for, it says, my love for you is as deep as the ocean. It's on the bottom. Got sexual union. It says, honor the place in one another where you are an eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So I really do feel like there is somebody here, Gemini, that you have not expressed your feelings to. That's what it feels like here. All right. Tell me what is coming up for Gemini. The next card that I put down here is going to be a decision that needs to be made in the month of June. What's the most important decision that Gemini needs to make in the month of June, please? Gemini, if you're interested in a private read, there is a sale on 10% off of all of my services over at Wizio. I have pinned a comment with a code, a discount code in the it's right above. Why can't I speak today, Gemini? You're so eloquent and I'm like, blah, I can't say it. What I want to say is please look at the pinned comment above the comments, gosh. All right, so what is the decision to be made? Tell me about this important decision to be made this month. We have the Three of Swords. I feel like you really do have to decide what energy you're going to live in. Are you going to continue to let people disappoint you? Or are you going to make a decision that is best for you and go along with that? The next card that I put down is going to be what your focus needs to be this month. What does your focus need to be this month, Gemini? We do have the Ace of Wands. Yes, it's this. It's the imagination, going on the creative path, fiery, exciting, following that, whatever it is that's burning in your gut. It's time for you to do that thing. Look, you're here for this life. When you come back for the next one, you won't remember this one. You need to live the shit out of this one, Gemini. And I feel like that's what this reading is about. Be patient, use your imagination, find courage to go on some sort of path that's yours. How long are you going to be sad in this life? How long are you going to be waiting for people to disappoint you? It's time for you to get up and go. You got to do the things that you got to do for you. You got to do those things. Tell me what is the good stuff coming for Gemini, please. What is with these cards? Tell me about the, what is the good stuff coming in this month for Gemini? Tell me what's coming for Gemini. Tell me what's coming. What's the good stuff for Gemini? Oh, we've got the Page of Coins in the reverse. It's something that is going to require a lot of your energy, I feel. The Page of Coins, when it's in the reverse, is like somebody's not really willing to put the energy in. I'm not really sure if this is a new beginning. I'm not really sure if I want the new beginning. We'll talk about this. We do have the Lovers, okay? The energy here for the month is the Lovers. Why is that? There's a Queen of Cups. There is emotional connection here. There is love. Somebody who I feel that you love, that you don't know how they feel because you've never told them about your feelings. Let's clarify. Tell me about the courage. Why does Gemini have to have courage? I think you got that in spades. I've never met a Gemini who wasn't courageous, to be honest. I just really see you guys as the freedom fighters. That you're just saying things, doing things, tuning people in, making sure all things are fair and even. Tell me about courage, please. Tell me about courage for Gemini. Why does Gemini need to be courageous here? We do have the Death card because something is changing. There is a transformation that's coming here, and I feel like it's going to be partially that you are going to be opening your third eye. I think you're about to see a lot of things for what they are, and maybe you didn't see them before. We do have the Two of Wands. Yeah, the Two of Wands is telling you prepare. Prepare, because there is something that's big that's coming, and I feel like the thing that is... Sorry, that's my kitchen oven. I'm ready to put dinner in. All right, so the Death card here, right? So I feels like there is some sort of an adventure that's coming here, but this is the preparatory time. And somebody is standing at the top of the castle, right? Surveying the land, right? The world's in my hands. I own all the land. I own it all. I can do whatever I want. And so I feel like you need to prepare for something to change here, and you're going to need to have courage. You're going to have to, I think, go on another path somewhere here. Tell me more. We do have the Nine of Swords, and it's worrisome. You know what I feel? I feel like you're busting out of some sort of a cycle that you've been stuck in for a while. To me, the Nine of Swords is being stuck in a cycle where we're not at the 7, 8, 9, but we're not at the Ace, right? Because we need the other Ace of Swords to be able to complete this cycle. And I feel like you're stuck in a cycle where you're sort of ever preparing for possibly the worst, because this person has their head covered here. Possibly you're expecting the worst. I want to say that it's not the worst. I want to say that you do have to have courage and prepare for things to change, because Death card is here. I feel like something is about to change. Something is about to end, so something else can begin. But ultimately, it's transformation, right? The Death card is Scorpio energy. Tell me why things are changing. Why do we have the Death card on courage, please? Tell me about Gemini. We have the Temperance in the reverse. You're waiting on something. The Emperor, possibly. So it feels like you're waiting to take control of a situation. You must have the courage to take control of your life. I think I just said it before, right? It's time for you to do the things that you want to do for you. It's how long are you going to remain in this energy here? Like, the thing is sometimes we get into the Three of Swords, Gemini, because we have expectations and we place those expectations on other people. So we think like that person said they were going to do that thing and I depended on them to do it and then they didn't do it and it disappointed me. Well, you're the one that had the expectation that the person would complete the task. And you say, well, that's normal. Of course it's normal. But I want to say that if you come across people in your life who keep disappointing you, who keep breaking your heart, who keep doing it over and over again, and you keep giving them the ammunition to do it, it's time to stop that thing, is what I feel here. It's time to walk away from it. I feel like with the Eight of Cups coming up with the Nine of Swords, it's time for you to break the cycle. It's time for you to walk away, disconnect emotionally, and just walk away. I feel like the Emperor is telling me here, it's time for you to take charge. You need the courage. I think you will find the courage because I feel your only other option is the Temperance in reverse, being stuck, feeling out of balance, not being able to move forward. And so I feel like you are going to have to probably disconnect emotionally from something. You're going to have to find the courage to do that because it feels like there is something that's about to change here. And I think that you will be disappointed if you don't disconnect from the situation. So I feel like I feel like you'll know what situation I'm talking about. But the Emperor here is showing up because this is the conqueror. This is the one who's finally standing up and saying, nah, brah, I'm in charge. So I feel like that's what you're doing this month. You're like, no, you can't make that decision for me. I'm making it for myself. So what should you be doing this month? In terms of imagination, because I feel like that it's high time, I want to say, divine order, it says here, it's high time for you to start looking into something that you've always wanted to do that you've never done before. And so we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Strength card. So it feels like you have to, again, find the courage. You have to find the courage to face yourself, to face the higher self. And when in doing that, I feel like you need to be truthful with you. With the Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Cups, you will be far happier. So you could be somebody who is a corporate lawyer, but you've always wanted to be a rodeo clown. But maybe you're somebody who's a doctor, but you've always wanted to be a chiropractor. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's somebody who's done things in their life because other people said, yay, good for you, Gemini, you're doing what we want you to do. It's time for you to start doing what you want to do. It's time for you to start making your own way, because other people, I feel like you've got other people in your life who are letting you down. Tell me about the Three of Swords here. Yeah, confusing, overwhelming. Yeah, I want to say with the Six of Wands in the reverse tells me that when you really need your friends around or your family around or the people that are important to you around, they're nowhere to be found. I want to say it confuses you because I feel like you're the person who's all in, right? You're like all in all the time. You're ready to protect. You're ready to speak up for. You're ready to tell people exactly what they need to know as it pertains to people who are around you. You're very loyal as well. And so I feel like this moon energy here is telling me that things are not as they seem. So I feel like people keep disappointing you or breaking your heart or not coming through for you. And you're the one who always will see it through to the end. So I feel like it confuses you that people aren't around when you need them. And I feel like you just need to start distancing yourself from people who are not trying to be in your life. People who aren't fighting to see you, who aren't calling you and saying, hey, how you doing? Are you all right over there? I haven't heard from you in a week. I feel like the people who are the ones who only come around when you're ready to provide them with something or take them somewhere or accompany them somewhere. Maybe they don't want to go alone and they know they can call Gemini. I feel like it's time for you to stop servicing those people because I feel like they're not around. They're not the ones cheering you on, and it kind of confuses you. We do have the Five of Cups. It also makes you sad. Yeah. It's time for you to start doing more things for yourself and less things for other people. So we have your focus. Your focus should be the Ace of Wands. Look, the Ace of Wands is singular. It's by itself. It's one wand, right? So I want to say you need to find your passion, your excitement, find your path. It's time for you to do the thing that you've always wanted to do, that you keep threatening. Oh, I'm going to write that book. Oh boy, am I ever going to write that book. I'm going to publish my poetry. whatever it is for you, playing the guitar, I don't know, dancing a jig, take it as it resonates. Whatever it is, it feels like it's time for you to do that thing this month, or at least put it into action in the 3D here. We do have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like whatever it is that you try, I feel like you can monetize it. Like, I feel like if you try to paint, that you're probably going to be a magnificent painter. Or maybe you're someone who secretly on the down low is sketching. I think that you're an amazing artist. I know so many Geminis who have an eye for art, like their own kind of art, like sketching or painting or stuff like that. So I want to say that this is where you're going to get the most balance and peace, is with this Ace of Wands here. There is something here that's ready to be birthed. You can see that she has a full belly there, right? It looks like that she's going to be having a baby. But I want to say it's something that you've already put the hard work in on. It's already, you've cast your seeds of intention, and so it's now time to follow the path that you've thrown the seeds of intention. It's time to follow the path and nurture that. And I feel like it's going to be monetized. Like, I feel like it can make you money. That's what it feels like here. So whatever this brand new path is, whatever this brand new creative path is, it's your karmic justice, I feel. It's like something that nobody knew that you could do. And it feels creative to me. It feels like maybe you're going to be the world's best podcaster, or whatever it is. It feels like whatever it is, it's something that you've already know how to do because you've already put the hard work in on it. And it's time to move now to the Eight of Pentacles, where you can, we go from the 7, which is throwing the seeds of intention, waiting, being patient, nurturing. Is it really worth all the hard work? And I think it was, because I feel like it's about to pay off with the 10 of Pentacles here. Pardon me, 10 of Pentacles here. All right, so we have the Page of Coins in the reverse. This is the good stuff. So why is the Page of Coins in the reverse? Tell me why the Page of Coins is in the reverse. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Wands. I feel like you want to have a new beginning with somebody that you still feel very connected to. It does feel like this person is someone you would consider a soulmate. It is someone that you have some happy memories with. You have nostalgic, happy memories with them. So you've had a past with them, whether it's past life or earlier in this life. It could be the Queen of Pentacles, who is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is this person is an overgiver. So if you're the overgiver, I feel like this person will match you just fine here. This is somebody that I feel is going to encourage you on your path of action and creativity and the excitement. Now, it feels like with the Page of Coins in the reverse that you're wondering, is it even worth it? Should I even put the effort into opening the thing, having the new beginning? Should I communicate with this person, ask them to meet with me? It feels like this is somebody here that possibly you're not really sure if you should put the work in on it or not. You're not sure if this person even wants to talk to you or see you. We've got the Page of Wands, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. I feel like you've been holding back from messaging this person for a long time. I feel like this person is somebody that you feel is your person, that you have such a psychic connection to. I feel like this person is somebody who you really have deep feelings for, someone that you want to settle down with here. We do have the Eight of Wands. You've been wanting to call this person. I feel like it's time to do that. This might be what this is about, being honest, right? The Seven of Swords is in the reverse, revealing something to someone and finding the courage to do it. Finding the courage to reveal yourself to someone here, and then the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. So I really do feel that there is something here, or someone, for some of you, that it's time for you to reconnect with that person. I feel like you've been holding back, or it's like you don't know what to say because you've been going over the words over and over and over the words with the Knight of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords is, I just don't want to get hurt again, so I don't know if I should do it. I feel like this person is going to meet you along the path of this Ace of Wands here. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's going to help you, encourage you. This person is the one who is practicing to be the Empress. This person is the one who's practicing, all of the wisdom of all of the queens. They're also on their own path of learning. So I feel like this person is somebody who is going to help you along the way, this soulmate of yours. Okay, so we have looked deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I do feel like there is somebody here that you are in love with. We have all of the signs here, right? That you are in love with somebody, but I feel like you have not said anything but I feel like you will this month, to be honest. I feel like you will say something. You will tell them how you've been feeling disappointed or heartbroken. We do have the Four of Cups because you just don't want to leave your comfort zone. It's really hard to leave the comfort zone and take a risk or get out there and let people see you falling on your knees and you know, like scraping your knees and bandaging up and starting all over again. I feel like it's time for you to get out of this comfort zone that you're in and tell somebody how you feel about them. It's time for you to get creative, do the thing that you've never done before, Gemini. And we do have the Queen of Wands. So it is somebody that you are very attracted to, but I also want to say that this person is someone who's trying to attract you. This person is in a very attractive state. So not just that they look good on the outside, but that they're actually pulling stuff in. I think you'll be very surprised if you do decide to use this Emperor energy and move forward with courage, that you'll find out that this Queen of Wands is somebody who's been manifesting you. It feels like you need to get out of your comfort zone in order to do that, though. You may have even offered this person a cup. Maybe they said no, but maybe this person offered you a cup and you said no. I feel like that this person is somebody who could be as heartbroken as you. It feels like mirrored energy to me. Mirrored energy, right? It feels like this person could be very much a soulmate for you. We've got the Magician. I feel like somebody's manifesting here. I feel like this person is manifesting you, and I feel like you're manifesting another person. But I feel like you've got doubt, you've got worries, you've got fears. I'm not sure if it's going to work out. I feel like you're watching this person, probably online, but you're not saying anything to them because you're up in your head with the Eight of Swords. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. Something's going to give. Something's going to change. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is coming to bring change, abundance, and expansion. That's what it is. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo energy here. And there it is, the Ace of Pentacles. You'll be going on a new path of in the 3D here. So I feel like this manifestation that you've got here, I feel will come true this month. And I feel, though, that you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone and do something that you've never done before in order to get something that you've never gotten before. It's really up to you. It's totally in your hands. I'm going to leave that there, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.